under the terms of this settlement, America's biggest banks, banks that were rescued by taxpayer dollars, will be required to right these wrongs. And that means more than just paying a fee. These banks will put billions of dollars towards relief for families across the nation. They'll provide refinancing for borrowers that are stuck in high interest rate mortgages. They'll reduce loans for families who owe more on their homes than they're worth. And they will deliver some measure of justice for families that have already been victims of abusive practices. All told, this isn't just good for these families. It's good for their neighborhoods, it's good for their communities, and it's good for our economy. This settlement also protects our ability to further investigate the practices that caused this mess, and this is important. The Mortgage Fraud Task Force I announced in my State of the Union address retains its full authority to aggressively investigate the packaging and selling of risky mortgages that led to this crisis. This investigation is already well underway and working closely with state attorneys general. We're going to keep at it until we hold those who broke the law fully accountable. Now, I want to be clear. No compensation, no amount of money, no measure of justice is enough to make it right for a family who's had their piece of the American dream wrongly taken from them. And no action, no matter how meaningful, is going to by itself entirely heal the housing market. But this settlement is a start. And we're going to make sure that the banks live up to their end of the bargain. If they don't, we've set up an independent inspector, a monitor, that has the power to make sure they pay exactly what they agreed to pay, plus a penalty if they fail to act in accordance with this agreement. So this will be a big help. Of course, even with this settlement, there are still millions of responsible homeowners who are out there doing their best, and they need us to do more to help them get back on their feet. We've still got to stoke the fires of our economic recovery. So now's not the time to pull back. To build on this settlement, Congress still needs to send me the bill I've proposed that gives every responsible homeowner in America the chance to refinance their mortgage and save about $3,000 a year. It would help millions of homeowners who make their payments on time save hundreds of dollars a month. And it can broaden the impact building off this settlement. That's money that can be put back into the homes of those folks who are saving money on the refinancing, helping to build their equity back up. They may decide to spend that money on local businesses. Either way, it's good for families and it's good for our economy. But it's only going to happen if Congress musters the will to act. And I ask every American to raise your voice and demand that they do. Because there really is no excuse for inaction. There's no excuse for doing nothing to help more families avoid foreclosure. That's not who we are. We are Americans, and we look out for one another. We get each other's backs. That's not a Democratic issue. That's not a Republican issue. That's who we are as Americans. And the bipartisan nature of this settlement and the outstanding work that these state attorneys general did is a testament to what happens when everybody's pulling in the same direction. And that's what today's settlement's all about. Standing up for the American people, holding those who broke the law accountable, restoring confidence in our housing market and our financial sector, getting things moving, and we're going to keep on at it until everyone shares in America's comeback. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your outstanding efforts. We are very, very proud of you, and we look forward to seeing this settlement lead to some small measure of relief to a lot of families out there that need help, and that's going to strengthen the American economy overall. So, thank you very much.